I've been asked to share a little bit about what life was like for me during those early years at Southminster. Now, you have to understand that for the first 6 months or so, we did not have a congregation. We didn't begin worshiping until January of '94. And so for 6 months or so, I went from having an office at First Church to having an office in an old house on the property to actually having my own office in the new church building, and having to be part of the organizing committee, both presbytery levels and local level, and then finally having a session to deal with, all provided me with a change of pace, the likes of which I have learned since then to appreciate more than I could have ever learned to appreciate it. So on this particular occasion, I pray that God will continue to shed His grace in plenteous fashion with you who are currently members of the congregation. And I pray regularly for this congregation's continued role in the life of the Presbytery of Western North Carolina. God bless you all. Thank you.
You know, it's kind of a task to try to capture in a few words in just a couple minutes all of my thoughts and reflections about almost 11 years here at Southminster, with the profound privilege of serving as pastor. Y'all know being succinct is not necessarily one of my spiritual gifts. But just briefly, let me say thank you. It has truly been an incredible privilege to serve as the pastor here at Southminster. I've shared my story. I think you know that Sarah and our family, we wouldn't be here unless we truly felt that it was the Holy Spirit leading us here. We were very content in our former call, and I'm not suggesting that being content or comfortable is the ideal of the kingdom, but we were, until the Holy Spirit began prompting us to be open. And I am so grateful for that prompting of the Holy Spirit, and for my wife who was open to listening with me, and for my children who've gone along for the ride, and for you all who have received us and who have served with us and supported us and done so many things in so many ways over the years. If we sought to be a faithful congregation and done our best to do the kingdom work of Christ. So thank you so much for who you are and for who you've allowed me to be and accepted me to be as your pastor, and just for the years of collaboration and working together in humility and seeking what God has for us. And may God bless us as we continue to pursue God's purposes for us and prepare the future for what God will continue to do at Southminster Church.